In fact, that there's a lot of replay value in this game in terms of being able to play it in different ways and so on. So, here is the game interface. Very reminiscent of if you've ever played any late 80s or early 90s era games. Well, I don't know where I was going to go with that. This first town, New Sorpagal, I think it is. That's the wrong place. One annoying thing is I can use keyboard keys to open things like these auto notes. I can't use the same key to toggle it closed. I have to always hit this close tab thing. I was trying to hit M. Yes, we're in New Sorpagal. It does some auto mapping. We can zoom in and out, and I think you can't drag it. So if you need, you use these to move around. This is our party: Roderick the Paladin. I guess his alignment is good. Alexis the Archer, alignment good. Serena the Cleric, or maybe the good is the health. I'm not sure what the good is about. Serena the Cleric, and Zoltan the Sorcerer. Let's see, we've got a quick map over here, our basic view. These would be taken up by, what are they called? They're like extra party members, but you can't control them directly. In fact, pretty much everyone you run into, you can, if they're agreeable anyway, join you as an extra party member. And there's a whole system of types of NPCs and what they will offer to your party. Probably I'm not going to get into that in this game, unless of course I find that it's necessary. Again, because I've not played it that much, I want to kind of keep things as simple as possible, which is probably going to be too simple. But let's see, here it shows the food we have, which is to say we have 7 days worth of food. So far, I've not seen the food actually used. I think that's like when you're wandering out in the the wilderness or whatever they call it, which I haven't really done. We have 200 gold, and this would also show there is a there are banks. I think yes, this building here is a bank. I've really not made much use of them. I'm not sure what the value is. I've seen references it's possible you may actually get interest on your money if you deposit it in the bank. So it's something I should look into. These actually are links to other bits here. So we've got our quests, which are don't go into great detail. I probably should be taking notes on things in this game, kind of the way you saw if you looked at my Ultima 1 playthrough, or not playthrough. What am I saying? I just started playing Ultima 1 a little bit, and I was taking notes trying to figure it out, but I'm not going to do that at this point. That's probably going to end up being a mistake, but so I guess this, if you had multiple pages of notes, this would allow you to change pages. Quest notes, that is. Other notes here, and there are categories of them: potion notes, fountain notes, which I'll show you what they mean by fountain notes in a moment. Obelisk notes, that I don't think I've run into an obelisk, so I don't know what that's about necessarily. Seer notes, again, I don't know what that's about. And then miscellaneous notes. So that's that. The map, which I can also get to with the M, and we've seen that. I have to click that. I can't even click the same button again. Toggling apparently had not been invented when this game was made. And then calendar. I'm not sure I'm fully up on the relevance of this. I think there are actually like holidays and things that affect the gameplay. In fact, this game, is, if you've ever played any earlier adventure games, secrets are kind of a big part of it. And so far it hasn't been annoying to me. It's been kind of fun. New Sorpagal has lots of little helpful things. At least, I consider them secrets. They may not be really considered secrets, but okay, we have the spell interface, which it seems like I should be able to change character here. So we're looking right now, you can see by this white outline, I'm looking at the spells that Roderick, who's a paladin, has, which includes a spirit arrow. I can right-click pretty much anything to get more information. I'm not going to go worry about going through all that right now. I guess I will say that this excuse me. Again, sorry about that. What this does is you select that and set use this as basically your
Okay.
quick cast spell. And they had, you hear part of the voices there, and you know, their voice sounds they make are pretty funny too. It was a little quiet. I don't know how it was quiet for me at least. So we'll see the settings here. Let's look at the controls. Yeah, even though it says controls, there's nothing about the controls, which is to say the keyboard controls and the mouse controls. Let's set the sound volume up a notch. We'll set the music up a notch.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Let's put it there for now. Hopefully that's okay. I'll try to review the video and maybe adjust it better for next time. But again, it's not that relevant. It's more of a fun thing. Here we can rest. I'm not sure we can rest. Resting in town is best done at the inn, which is actually, at least at this inn, is fairly inexpensive, just 3 gold. And we'll get lots of gold in this area. Not that it will get us very far in the long run. I don't really know yet. Quick reference. This is basically just a quick way to check the status of your party. And then the game options, which you've already seen. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit quit there. In fact, you have to click it twice, which is kind of nice. Beyond that, if you click the character, you have your character sheet here. I'm not going to worry about the details on that. You can right-click to get details, which I'll do in time. The skills they have, their inventory. Through this, you can go through what they have equipped. He has currently a long sword, a shield, and chain mail. And then I haven't entirely figured this out. I don't think the manual went into it more. But I know gauntlets go in here. I think rings, which we've got it, might as well equip it. I don't think this one... It's interesting. I can't... Okay, there we go. I think this one just has... We could probably just resell it for some money. Okay, here's another letter. I'll read that in time. Give me a few minutes. And here is a spell. Another spell he can learn, which we can do that by...
Okay.
Just dragging it over and dropping it on him. Awards, which that includes like guild joining and so on, and then exit. And we'll look at Alexis the Archer here. Her character sheet, her skills, her inventory items. She has a ring, more valuable, but still it doesn't do anything, as far as I'm aware. She has a hand axe. She's wearing no armor or even shoes, even though, well, she is wearing shoes, but no armor wearing shoes. She does have a crossbow. I have read that bows are very valuable in this, like for pulling, as a concept you might have run into in an MMO, which is to say, trying to control what creatures you're fighting by separating out, a handful or at most to come attack you and take care of them, and then pull out a few more and so on. This is let's see. I guess we didn't see her spells. She has Wizard Eye. I'll just show that real quickly. Exit. This is Static Charge.
Okay.
Learn that. And this is a potion system, which is simple, but I think that's worthwhile. You have these, I guess, herbs, I guess we'll say. You just right-click on the bottle and you get this, and this adds 10 to primary statistics. I'm not sure what our primary statistics... To tell you the truth, I think I've just been saving these potions so far and not using them. Did he have one? No, he didn't. Here's Serena, her stats, her skills. Let's exit a moment and look at her spells, meditation, okay. She has a ring which +1 spell points. I think I'm actually going to give this to the sorcerer and have him equip it. Although, no.
It worked.
She's got another... Oh, because let's see. Yeah, energy potion. I think I may give her that ring back, maybe. We'll see. Here's 2 more spells. Remove fear and first aid. First aid is the reason I think which is the basic healing spell, I think I will give her that ring back so she can equip that. Let's actually look at his spells so far. He has only the one at the moment. Do this right. Character stats, skills, another spell,
Okay.
another
Okay.
spell. This is the ring he started with. Give it to her. No, quick clicking the wrong thing. And this is that +1 spell point, so I'm going to give that back to... That was confusing. I should have just... Anyway, whatever.
It worked.
I think I had some more potions when I first played this. So it seems like the items you start with are a little bit random. Okay, so let her equip this. Give him that back. It just has value, no function, but why not wear it for the moment? We in the long run we may sell it, but yeah. Okay. Where to go from here? This is the coach company.
Need a ride?
And by the way, this is the sort of view you get when you enter a building. It's not a, the position is not adjustable. It's just got video basically. And you interface here. Aaron, the stable master. We can travel. Spend 25 days to travel 2 days to Castle Iron Fist. That will probably be the next place we go, but not for some time. We can actually walk as well, so I haven't entirely worked out what... I guess the traveling is for safety. You'd think it'd be more costly than it is if it's that important. It doesn't seem like it's... you'll see. Horseshoes are interesting. Go to the right place here. Silver horseshoe. Let's see. They both say the same thing. We don't know what they do without using them. And I don't remember what the ones I used previously did, but, well, you don't know what they do. You don't even... I'm not making any sense here. Note the fact that it says magic horseshoe. This is actually a consumable item that gives stat bonuses. Who do I want to give... the cleric has been kind of useful. Let's look at her stats real quick here. And then give her one. Use it. +2 skill points. Oh. Skill points. Ah, that's what it is. It gives you skill points, which you can use to upgrade your skills. Okay, so I was thinking for some reason it was attributes. I think there is something else to do attributes, but... So, I think... Actually, let's go down here and look at her spells a moment. Like I said, the most useful stuff has been her first aid. These other items, like this is a buff, probably I should use more, but I tend to go through her spell points pretty quickly with the first aid. Let's, this is body magic. I think it says it, yes, body magic. Both of these are body magic, first aid. So let us... Yes, I guess it costs both of those to raise it to level 2. I didn't... Yeah, there's probably it said down here when I was hovering over it, but I think I had to double click there to affect it. So let's go ahead and raise our body magic. That may not really help. It just may just give us the ability to cast higher level spells, but and what I'm saying is it may not immediately help with the first aid spell, but anyway. Okay, so what to do with the other horseshoe? The archer seems to be my second most valuable character, so I'm going to give it to her. And yeah, in time we'll talk about this skill system more because it has 2 different levels to it. It has these numeric levels, and it has also training levels, and I just don't really care to spend the time on that right now. Yeah, let's put it in her bow skill there. And it will take three to levels, pass it to the next level, so... I will be saving pretty often here. You can see this is where I've played with my other playthrough. Is this delete or cancel? Trying to decide whether to reuse these slots. I don't know if there's a limited number of slots or not. It's going to be kind of annoying to have to scroll down to find it, but let's do that right now. I'll come up with some convention that'll make it not too hard to find them, hopefully. The only option is, as far as I'm aware, is to use the arrow keys to move. That's probably wrong. Not going to worry about it. Maybe in time I will correct some of my errors here. Okay, so let's just kind of go through... well, actually, first let's talk to... We'll try to talk to people and go through buildings as we go here.
Good day.
Okay, this person's talking to us, Terry the Master Healer. The Master Healer is the type of NPC she has, and so by adding her to our party, we would get some sort of healing ability or benefit from her. I haven't really gone into that, and I guess I'll do that in time, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Peace, my lady. My name is Sister Terry. Now, note, if you heard the voice there, note, it was pretty seemed pretty relevant there. You'll notice it's not always relevant, but okay. So she talks about advanced alchemy. Let me tell you the effects of the simple potions. Red potions are minor healing, blue potions are minor spell point gain, and yellow potions are boost to all 7 statistics. Okay, this is useful information. It would be nice if the notes recorded this sort of information, but I will check. Actually, there was a potion section. Okay, we'll see if that was recorded. I suspect it's not going to be recorded, but we'll see. Okay, here is the option join to have her join our party. Like I said, I don't want to go into that right now, so let's just skip that. And they usually have 2 things to say in a join choice. That's if they trust you enough to talk to you. We'll see plenty of examples in a moment where they don't trust us enough. Duelist Edge and Mist teaches mace, bow, chain, shield, and bodybuilding. Again, information that would be nice to know. Right now, I'm not recording it. I'm not writing it down by hand or typing it into a text document. I will probably regret that in time. Excuse me, just a moment. I'm thinking I will regret that in time. But I'm not doing anything about it. I don't know what I was going to say there. Never mind. Okay. Behind her is the Traveler's Supply. This is sort of the general store of the game. From what I've seen, this is usually the worst deal to buy anything from him. That said, these are pretty valuable. One thing I don't know, let me exit a moment. You can also sell stuff. Let me exit just a moment and you notice one of the attributes is personality. At the moment, I believe that was the case in the other game as well. She has the highest personality, not by a lot. She has terrible. They both have terrible personality, it seems. He has pretty good. She has quite good, apparently. I don't know what the range on the statistics is, to tell you the truth. I don't know that it matters, but I try to sort of use her to talk to people and shopkeepers and so on. It's probably not relevant.
Have a look around.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and buy these. I'm not going to buy the herbs right now. There are actually a lot of them in the immediate area to pick up, and I haven't used them that much. But the bottles, it seems like they have a chance, which at this point is a very good chance that when you use the potion, you lose the
Thank you.
the potion bottle. I didn't know if it called it a flask or a bottle. So yes, lose the bottle. I tend to have this character manage the sorcerer. It just seems, thematically relevant to keep the extra potions, the extra reagents, the extra bottles, and handle the making of the potion. There doesn't seem to be any skill required. I mean, maybe there is, and it just doesn't matter with these low-level potions. I don't know, but everybody seems to be able to make them equally capable with the equal abilities. So, we just spoke with her, right? Yes. Let's go this way. It is interesting. They seem to be speaking to each other, so that's a fairly nice mechanic.
Hello.
We'll interrupt here. Raymond the Horseman. Hello there. A mighty fine day if you ask me. I'm Raymond. He'll talk about centaurs. Our horses around here are thankfully very tame, but there are some centaurs, half man, half horse, roaming the countryside of Arathia. I wonder if that's the name of the entire world, or like the continent or region. I don't know. The centaurs like to gather in tribes and make war on the humans and elves living near them. Again, he can join us. I don't know what a horseman would do for us, really, but I'm not going to worry about that. Blade's End. Sword, axe, spear, staff, and leather are all taught in Blade's End in both Whitecap and New Sorpagal. Blade's End is one of the guilds in the game, and there seem to be quite a few of them from what I've seen. Not dozens and dozens, but at least a dozen, I think. And when I played before, I pretty much ignored them at first. I'm thinking now it's valuable to join them as soon as you can afford to. At first, I thought individual characters would join them, but it looks like you pay once and all your characters get membership. So it doesn't seem to be that expensive. I think 25 gold for the first few I've seen. So this is the savings house. We'll go in, even though I probably won't use it that much right now. So Schmitty the banker, we can deposit, withdraw. It shows us our balance, and that's it. It is kind of interesting. You notice here they've used basically photographs of people. I wonder if these are like New World Computing employees and friends of employees, and of course, some of them may be hired models or something. I don't know, but whereas these are clearly 90s era 3D computer graphics, which is not to say this game they're not 3D in this game, but they're 3D rendered to a fixed image. But they did a pretty good. Same as in Doom, 8-direction sprites. So, yes, we can drink from the fountain, and I will get to that in time. But I'm going to skip that for the moment. Let's go down this street. Oh, we didn't speak with the lady he was speaking to.
Hello.
This is interesting. Marlene the tailor, bowing. Marlene, at your service. Tailor, some help, assumably, cloaks. There's not much difference in cloak styles, except a general color or fabric choice. There is one that stands out, however, as quite unusual. That's the Doomsday Cloak, fabricated 80 years ago by the Church of the Moon. You can recognize it by its black interior lining and silver hem. These cloaks are invariably highly enchanted. Well, hopefully I'll remember that. Probably not. Goblins. Goblins are weak creatures, but they tend to attack in large numbers. We will be fighting goblins very soon. Did we speak with this person already? I think we did. Yes, we did. Let's go down this street. Houses. Here's a house. Basically, they have people in it that tell you things, and houses are where you find, in some cases, opportunities to join guilds. It's kind of confusing. You don't go to the guild to join you. In fact, you are told you're not welcome if you go to a guild you have not joined. And we'll see that. But let's see what these people have to say. Abdullah Maghreb, the teacher. So we could have him. Actually, I don't see any join choice here. Let's see what he has to say about skills. Because skills get so difficult to learn once you've achieved a high level in them, it is much more efficient to learn many skills to a moderate level rather than a couple of skills to a high level. This is not usually recommended practice in many games, which is to say to spread your skill points out. But he seems to think it is here. I don't know. But Body Magic Expert. Body Magic is the magic of healing, which Serena, the cleric, that's one of her beginning skills are. Okay, apparently we're not... okay, You see, basically this guy can teach us. Well, let's read it. Body magic is the magic of healing and strengthening spells. I will train anyone who is interested up to expert level for 1,000 gold. So he can train up to expert level. But that costs us 1,000 gold, quite a bit at this point, but we could do it pretty soon. But all you need is a little prior experience, rank 4. Okay, so it's going to be a while before she's going to be rank 4. We'd have to spend, I think, something like maybe a dozen, maybe not quite that many, 7 to a dozen skill points to get her to rank 4, and that would be all in that one skill. So, for me to help you. So, okay, we don't meet the requirements. Gilbert Hammer. If you're talking to master, okay, so he tells us where to go for the master level. If you're looking to master body magic, you need to talk to Gilbert Hammer in Silver Cove. I believe it seems like all the masters are in Silver Cove, at least among the skills. There are a number of skills, so at least among the skills that the people in this town talk about, they all seem to point to the master level. In some of these houses, there are both adults and children. The children are kind of interesting. Denny Maghreb, the child. School. I hate school. My father says I need to work hard so that I can get a good job, maybe even learn to study magic. Who cares about that? I just want to play. Solstices. The 2 solstices are days of considerable magical importance. The summer solstice is on June 21st, and the winter solstice is on December 21st. Does that sound like a child to you? I'm enjoying this game, but I can't say that... I'm not sure writing is the best word, but I'll just say the writing is real great on it in terms of assigning to NPCs the proper tone and things like that. I don't think it's happened to us so far, and maybe it's a bug that I just ran into, and maybe we won't run into it this time. But and I'm not going to talk about it in detail, but related to the voices we get on greetings. So